Hey, people and peepettes of the internet. My name is Alberto, and I'm being joined here today by two very good friends. Introduce yourselves.
Go
Intro-
Hector, goddamn it.
introduce yourselves,
I
damn
thought
it.
you were gonna go first. Sorry. Hi, I'm Heather, and I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. P.S. It's not sponsored by
Hi, my name is Matthew. I am not a weeb.
Oh my God. Okay.
Geico. You're a that's what you are.
Okay. So we're about a month late to this conversation, but whatever. I don't care. Let's
I'm
talk.
just
Let's.
watching the show now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm on
Yeah,
to
yeah,
watch it.
this is your fault. We could have been talking about this earlier, but okay,
All right.
so we're gonna
Hey, at
talk.
least not everybody at least got the opportunity to watch it now.
Okay,
But
true.
I'm sorry. So what are we talking about?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, which premiered on Adult Swim about a month ago. Does someone want to give a general synopsis or description of what it's about?
Yeah, Primal, about a show about dinosaurs and cavemen. But this is not your grandma's Flintstones.
It's badass.
Get your grandma to beat you up for how violent it is. Show this to the kids. But it was awesome.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
it's basically about this
Amazing.
caveman named I don't know, Ugga Bugga, whatever.
His name was Spear.
Oh, was it Spear?
Yeah, the
Spear,
caveman is Spear,
Oh,
and
and,
the T-Rex is Fang.
Oh, Spear and Fang. Yeah, and he like meets a dinosaur, like a mom dinosaur.
I just said that. That's
Or if you've seen the first episode, you know.
yeah, I already know.
It was pretty brutal in the first episode when that happened.
So, what do you guys like think of it? Compared to compared to Gendy's other work or what's on Adult Swim right now, whatever.
It's something really like a nice change of pace, and
Yeah.
like we needed some really good action cartoons in the last
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
And not just
And
the comedies. We can't have just Schwartz sauce all the time. I love
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, but we can't just have comedy all the time.
exactly.
This
Yeah.
thing was awesome. It was like freaking like Conan the Barbarian mixed with like
Conan the
uh,
Barbarian with Samurai Jack, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of Samurai Jack. Like the looks that Spear makes,
Mhm.
expressions are very Samurai Jack-ish. Because he does a lot of talking just with his eyes.
Yeah.
It's very
Mhm.
Samurai Jack.
I was gonna say what I like about Primal also is that, and we were kind of going over this in my directing class about visual storytelling. It's a fantastic example of that in the sense that there literally is no dialogue throughout the entire show, like not one bit of it, except for
Right.
like, I mean, there's like sounds like a Spear like yells and grunts and whatever, and Fang like roars because she's a T-Rex.
Yeah, very little dialogue. Little
Yeah.
to none.
Well, there's like
Yeah,
no,
actually.
there's no
No,
dialogue, so
it's just like grunts, right? It's
yeah,
like
and
nobody
that
says.
yeah, and you could easily make that boring if you're not careful, because if you don't have dialogue, people tend to kind of like, well, I mean, sort of,
Space out.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
it does a
it
great
becomes
job
like
of like telling the story without like any dialogue at all. It's just purely visual in terms of the, like the character animation, like as, because Fang and
God
Spear
tier.
are like super expressive, like their faces, like
yeah,
they
again,
emo-
it's all in the
yeah,
eyes.
they emote,
Mm.
and also the sound design, like whenever like someone gets like stabbed or punched, it's like you can hear like bones breaking and
Oh man,
like
it's
the blood,
beautiful.
like you can hear the sound of like blood and like organs and stuff like that. And even just like visually, like the way the shots were like framed and like the composition and like the color use of color also.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, for an adult animated cartoon that's American, that's like incredibly rare. Like most shows
Right?
are,
Yeah, this
because
sounds like
most
an anime.
because
But
it's because most adult
Mhm.
cartoons that are done here are trying to be like fucking South Park or like Family Guy or whatever, or they're like really shit.
Yeah,
They're like really shittily animated,
yeah, it's really
and
cheap.
it's just
just
basic.
for comedic
Relying on
purposes.
Yeah, it's just
dialogue.
emphasizes writing over animation. Like it, you know,
And then you have like Black Dynamite was like It had more action. It was like an adult cartoon. That was done by Ted Mouse. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean, there
But it
is. I
didn't really
mean,
last that long. Yeah.
I was just saying there isn't. I mean, there definitely is, like, like Black Dynamite or stuff like that, or even Boondocks that kind of utilizes, it's like well animated and stuff like that. Um, okay.
You're beautiful, Genndy.
Okay, but to wrap this interview up with Genndy
Natural.
Tartakovsky, I was just gonna say to our viewers here in the classroom.
Thank you for supporting the show and buy merchandise, please.
No.
I need.
Genndy Tartakovsky Primal. You can watch it on Adult Swim. It's amazing. All three of us recommend it, and watch it, please. And
I must go and drink more vodka. Goodbye.
all right, bye everyone.
Bye, Genndy.